These are today's questions. So I think the first question we have answered very recently. How many of you remember that we actually did the first question?
Yes, sir.
Everyone remembers that some time back we have done the first question. Some time back in the sense hardly weeks back. 1 week, 1.5 week back. How many of you don't remember that we have done it? If you go back to your classes and see the same question, same wording was actually repeated. Okay, so it falls under the multiple topics. So again, it has come here, not an issue. So the answer for it is very simple. Someone give the framework. Since we have spent almost considerable time on the same question, so I'm just trying to do it faster so that we can move to the next question. Framework for this question, just to revise.
Yes, sir. Intro and then 2 to 3 acts. Then we conclude it.
So those 2 acts can be any
2 to 3 acts can be Forest Act and Atrocity Act.
FRA, Prevention of Atrocities Act. Okay, Protection of
And Forest Rights Act.
Civil Rights 1955. Okay, you can write about PISA. You can write about PISA. You can write about FRA. Basically, it is about the legal initiatives, means legislative initiatives which have been taken. And then you can mention certain constitutional provisions and then conclude. Right? That was our discussion previously.
Yes, sir.
And we thought that while concluding, you can mention some facts of Kaka report, how the tribals are still quite vulnerable. Okay, and you can mention all those and then conclude. So vulnerable sections generally are the most impacted sections of the society, and generally the social indicators like the literacy, health, education. Okay, education is again literacy only. So literacy, health, other aspects, the quality of life, etc., are not as per the society standards, and hence they are called vulnerable sections. Okay, vulnerable sections. So 1 minute. Yeah, am I audible?
Yes,
So
sir.
that is your first answer. Okay, we have done it already very extensively, and hence I am not spending much time on the first answer. So now come to the second question. Why are the tribals in India referred to as scheduled tribes? Indicate the major provisions enshrined in the Constitution of India for their upliftment. Okay, again, a fairly simple question, I would say. Fairly simple question. So, but give the framework, first understand the question and give the framework. Yes, framework, please.
Yes, sir. We can write intro and then some articles which we remember regarding the scheduled tribes, and we can conclude saying that other than constitutional provisions, we also have some legislations which we made in order to empower and protect them.
Yeah. So you like what we did for first question, you are saying you want to do it reverse in the second question.
Yes, sir.
Okay, very good approach. But what will be your intro?
Why scheduled tribes, like where the word scheduled tribes came from, or in
exactly. That is one of the core demands of the question. We are all using the word ST, ST, SC. All this we are using scheduled tribe, scheduled caste. But what is the scheduled tribe? The question is basically, actually the first part of the question in that particular year, I still remember, many of the aspirants felt suddenly difficult because we are used to this word so much, so that at the same time we do not know why tribes are called scheduled tribes. So what is the distinguish between tribe and a scheduled tribe? So these are very basics you need to know. Okay, so what is the first part of the answer? So who are the scheduled tribes? Yes, Sriram, who are the scheduled tribes?
Sir, who are incorporated in the constitution,
So
like the
constitution.
constitutional order 1950.
So any tribe which is defined in constitution is a scheduled tribe.
Sir,
Yes,
as
sir.
included in the
Is your network bad or my network bad?
ours, sir, ours.
Okay, tell me, Jitendra.
Sir,
What
as
is-
they were included in the schedule of the backward tribes who are eligible for government benefits.
So this is the problem. You're all
Yes,
telling the very random statements, but I am looking for exact statement. Who are scheduled tribes? The moment you write that statement, your answer is done. Anyone else? No, Raghu. Fifth and sixth schedule, they were included. Okay. I'm looking for a very specific article. Article 366 will speak about another article. That article is important. Okay, Bhaskar, you got Article 366 right, but Article 366 speaks about an article which gives scheduled tribes. Yes. Now you people got 342. Simple. For this, the answer should be very specific and quality oriented, because scheduled tribes, what you can write is Article 366 defines scheduled tribes as the ones who are included in the list of scheduled tribes as per Article 342. So there may be n number of tribes in India, but only those tribes which are categorized under Article 342 are called scheduled tribes. Okay, that definition you have to write. The moment you write the definition, it is done. The answer is done. You need not write about tribal way of life. What is how tribal culture is unique. I've seen that kind of answers also. Not required. And then if you want, you can make a statistic about the scheduled tribe population. What is the scheduled tribe population in India? Scheduled tribe population.
According to 2011 census, 10.43 crores.
Okay, 8.6%. The reservations for scheduled tribes is 7.5%, but the population is close to 8.6% as per the previous census. So you can say that scheduled tribes are categorized under Article 342. As per the census of 2011, the population of scheduled tribes is close to 8.6% of the Indian population. That's all. That is the introduction. And then major provisions enshrined in Constitution. Now this is bread and butter. You can write. Any serious aspirant who has read Lakshmikant will write this. Right from Article 15, 16, 17, untouchability. It is also related to tribes sometimes. You can write untouchability 17. Okay. And then Article 23 against bonded labor, because some of the tribes are made bonded labor in central India and other parts. Okay. You can write about Article 46 of DPSPs. Right. Yes, Swati. You have copy pasted it. Yeah, good. Are deemed under Article 342 to be scheduled tribes. Yes. Okay, good. So then you can speak about Article 46 of DPSPs, where the constitution gives that, the educational and economic empowerment of scheduled caste and scheduled tribes has to be taken care. Then you can mention about the reservation for STs in local panchayats under Article 243D. And then you can mention about the 5th schedule and 6th schedule. 5th schedule is for scheduled areas. Okay, 6th schedule is for the areas which are not included in 5th schedule, especially in the 4 states. What are those 4 states? What are the 4 states of 6th schedule?
Arunachal Pradesh, Meghalaya, Mizoram, Tripura. Sorry, Assam.
I thought I know it wrong. Okay.
No, sir, Assam.
Assam, Meghalaya, Tripura and
Mizoram.
Mizoram. Okay. So these are the states which are under 6th schedule. Okay. Then you can talk about Article 338A, National Commission for Scheduled Tribes. Okay. 338A. 338 is for SCs, 338A for STs, 338B for OBCs. Okay, please have that clarity. Okay, then you can say that even in state assemblies and Lok Sabha, there is certain reservation for STs, so which ensures political empowerment. As Sriram said, apart from this, you can say just 2 lines. Apart from the above constitutional safeguards, there are certain legal safeguards which have been initiated by Parliament, like Prevention of Atrocities on SCs and STs 1989. And then you can mention about the FRA, Forest Rights Act, or the PESA Act. All these are the legislative actions taken for the empowerment of STs. And then conclude that while there are many constitutional safeguards and also legal safeguards in force to empower and protect the STs and for their upliftment, however, the Kaka report of 2015 says that the social indicators for STs are still very less when compared to the nation's average. The need of the hour is to empower. The need of the hour is to empower the STs through their own culture, and that is the need of the hour. That's all. Okay. Is it clear? Second answer.
Yes, sir.
So for second answer, whose copy did I take?